The 1-0 swinging away, and this one a heck of a shot to left field. R.J. Sherwood will just admire it. Heads towards the scoreboard. Third home run of the game for the Tigers. A solo shot for Dickinson, his 5th of the season. And like that, with one out, it's now 6-0 LSU. Third LSU online home run of the night. And it appears, Buzzy, that Parrish is settled in. He's hitting the strike zone, but LSU is crushing baseballs.
Yeah, and Dickinson leads the teams in RBIs. He now leads the team in home runs. He was tied with Jared Jones with 4. You said it, Chris. That's his 5th one of the year. And Parrish he's finding the strike zone, throwing a lot of strikes, and LSU has done a good job of being aggressive.
A little golf, right?
And a little golf, that's right.
Swing and a miss. The young man comes out of the bullpen. Cooper Williams strikes out the side, and LSU shuts out this Purdue-Fort Wayne team. And Ben, collectively, LSU pitchers 17 strikeouts today.
About an elite legs. I mean, he can really, really go.
And he takes a full swing and drives this one deep into left center field. This ball is misplayed on the warning track. Stanfield stumbles a bit as he rounds second, but he'll have no trouble finishing at third base. Center fielder Caspary appeared able to make the catch, but the ball dribbled away from him. And that was all Stanfield needed to take a third base.
Yeah, Caspary, I tell you what, he went a long way to center fielder for Purdue-Fort Wayne. That's a breaking ball kind of left up in his zone, and Stanfield quickly turns it around. He is off and moving, but there's your center fielder Caspary. He gets to it, hits in his glove, and just kind of kicks out. Stanfield, a little bit of stumble around second base, but easily into third base.
2-2. Pulls the hands inside, a fastball on the inner part of the plate, drifting back toward the wall is Ryan Jenkins, and that one's going to find some metal. Home run number 1 of the year for the Tigers. Home number 1 of the year for Daniel Dickinson, and the Tigers take a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 1st inning.
Well, 27 career homers, Doug, make it 28. And I got to tell you, I thought he got jammed a little bit. Shows you the strength of that young man as ball was up in the jet stream and just kept carrying until it got out of the ballpark.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it had a chance to get out, but look at those flags out in the outfield. I have a feeling that had something to do with it. Not to take anything away from Dickinson. The 1-2. This one is hit on the button to right center field. This ball is gone. Derek Curiel with his first home run as a Tiger. A 2-run bolt, 103 miles an hour off the bat. That one went 371 feet. Tigers lead it 4-1.
He was listening to you up here, Doug, but he said, no, I'm not going to hit a double and get run. I'm just going to cruise around the bases and get the round tripper.
I'll take that. I will too. First 2 homers of the year, 2 newcomers. Dickinson with a 2-run bolt back in the 1st. And now Derek Curiel, the freshman, with his first of what we would assume many. No doubter out to right center. Takes 2 outs. Rizzi, fastball, got him to swing and miss, and that's going to do it. Maverick Rizzi slams the door shut in the top of the 9th inning to get the Tigers' 2nd win of the year, 10-1 over Fort Wayne.
Standing by with Jay Johnson. The 1-2 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Jaden Newt with the strikeout, and the Tigers get the win. A clean sweep to open 2025 with an 8-1 victory today over Purdue-Fort Wayne. 2-1. In the air, right center field. Michaels going back to the track, and this ball is gone! Ashton Larson with a 3-run bomb, and the Tigers take the lead 3-1.
That one left at 102, ended up 360 feet, 8 inches away from home plate. What a swing.
Larson with his first home run of the season. 4th by the Tigers here in 2025, and that'll bring the box alive.
Yeah, I mean, what's all this talk that we're not going to hit a lot of home runs this year and we're going to do it bubble bunts and doubles? I mean,
so much more efficient to just go over the fence.
Benders.
This one knocked in the air to shallow center field. Stanfield on the run, and Stanfield diving catch out in shallow center for out number 1.
Get out of here. I mean, 40 yards, 50 yards he had to cover there, maybe 30, 40 yards. That was good stuff. Jeez.
Good to know with all of the great play over the years here at LSU in center field that Chris Stanfield early on here looks to continue that tradition. Prosper's 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Going to be a base hit up the middle into center field. They're going to wave Stanfield in. Thibodeau in center comes up, but he'll have no throw. He'll bring it to second base. And an RBI single for Curiel, and it's 1-0 LSU. As the DH. This one absolutely hammered down the line in left field if it stays fair, and it will. 3-run blast for Ethan Fry. First home run of the season. And the Tigers opening it up here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
About 106 miles an hour off the bat, 382 feet. And if that one would have hit the foul pole, it might have knocked it down. Woo!
8-0 Tigers. Payoff pitch. Brown awaits. And base hit to right field. That'll get Milam up and moving. Coach Jordan going to wave him around. He's on his way home. The throw going to be cut off. And an RBI single for Jake Brown gets the Tigers on the board. It's 1-0 LSU. Runners now on the corner. Still nobody out. And we'll see Luis Hernandez coming to the plate.
Well, a great at bat there from Jake Brown. Was at a 1-2 count, got it to 3-2, and then found that mistake that he was looking for, and hit it very hard through the right side, 102 miles an hour.
1-1 the count, 2 down. Babin off and running, swing and a miss. Hernandez throws down to second, comes into Dickinson, and he's out at second base. Great throw by Hernandez, and credit Dickinson. Knew he was going to take a little bit of a collision there, but he watched it in, applied the tag, and Omaha runs their way out of the top of the 1st inning. So after a half inning of action, no score.
Got number 14 to end it.
The pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out indeed. 5th strikeout for Kason Evans in relief, and the Tigers close the door in the top of the 9th inning with a 4-2 victory to move to 5-0 on the season.
Hit off the cap, right at Hogg at second, and that'll do it. Tigers win. Tigers win 12-1 to earn their 6th victory of the year, 2nd series win for the Tigers.
He walked with the bases loaded. Milam had a 2-run single. Oh, wow. This ball is driven high and deep. It's gone. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. The 2nd home run of the season for Jared Jones. And Ronnie, on that shot, you don't measure that in feet. You measure that in furlongs. What a blast off the bat of Jared Jones.
Yeah, that was, that's what you want to see out of the big fella. Got a 1-1 count. Watch right here. Fastball, going to try to run it in on his hands and got it up at the belt and not enough in. We've seen further homers, but that ball was pretty. I mean, that was just as
up
high
and
as
away.
It was far.
Yep.
Yeah.
First time. Runner on first is on the move. That pitch gets back to the screen, and this ball game is done. The wild pitch over the head of Mikey Ryan ends the game. The 10-run rule is in effect, and it's 13-3. That's the final.
Swung on, driven towards the gap in left center field, and that is down for a base hit for Jones. Curiel is going to round third, coming to the plate, and the throw not in time. 1-0 LSU as Jared Jones.
Area truly has a championship feel to it.
Nice stab by Dickinson, gets up and throws and makes a play for the outs.
How about that?
by getting to the ball quickly and getting it over towards first base really quickly as well.
Milam with a rocket to left. It'll get out of the yard. Onto the home run terrace and back to the field. Stephen Milam. Home run number 2 on the season. A solo job to begin the second. 1-0 Fighting Tigers.
Well, they call him the monster around Baton Rouge, and Monster Milam puts LSU on the scoreboard first. His second long ball, his 11th RBI, and boy, he just went down and stuck his nose on that fastball.
Houston. Newt comes to the plate and strikes out Smith. LSU 3-0 in Frisco. They will lift the championship belt.
More, huh, Coach?
Yeah.
Curiel stays put. This one is smoked to right field. Deep back and in the diamond deck. Jared Jones, a little Oppo Taco. A 3-run job. Tigers lead it 11-1.
Oh, good job of hitting. Attaboy, big man. That was a wonderful, wonderful job of hitting.
Well, you're so right, Coach. You mentioned hitting a bunch of hard ground balls. I think when everybody sees 28 homers from a year ago, they expect every swing to be a homer.
That's right.
That's not the case. A lot of times with these power hitters, they'll come in bunches as well. And that was a good piece of hit. That's what you saw Tommy White do a lot last year.
Yes.
Use the other part. Use the other part of the field. And he's got enough power to do that.
Yes.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopper out to Braswell. Fields it on the hop, moving forward. Fires across to Costello. And that'll do it. Tigers win 13-3 to improve to 13-1 on the season.
Go out there and handle the pop out. Here's the 3-1. Milam sends a charge into this one. Right center field. Back to the wall they go. And this one is over the fence. Stephen Milam, 3rd home run of the year. It's a blast party here at the box. The Tigers with their 4th home run of the night. That'll make it 7-0. The monster with a solo shot to right center.
Wynn really not doing anything at the moment. Ball's carrying unbelievably well tonight. As that ball was hit well, I didn't think it had enough to get out. It just kept getting further and further away and right over the Dragos sign there in right center.
Down in the dirt. LSU pretty much out and running. Here's the 2-1 to Reeves, and Reeves going to launch one in the air to right field, to the wall, and this baby is gone. Tanner Reeves with his first home run. 3-run blast to right field. And that'll make it 5-0 LSU. So the long ball in play here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, that's why he's in the lineup. He's a guy that has power. Last year he hit 8 home runs.
Strikes, nobody out. LSU leads 3-2, and Jones lifts one deep out in the left field. You can kiss that one goodbye as it's going to go over the left field landing. A monster shot from Jared Jones. And the Tigers now starting to pour it on as Jared Jones, who went 0 for 5 yesterday, has 3 hits, a couple of doubles, and now a long home run. His 5th home run of the season, tying him with Dickinson.
That one was pretty easy to see coming there, Jeff. Jones has had 2 really good swings early. It was his 3rd look at a guy that cannot beat him with a fastball, and that ball was out over the plate, and Jared Jones hit it into spring football practice, I believe. That ball was as high and deep as you will see all year from Jared Jones, a mammoth blast, and Trip Patterson just doesn't have the stuff to beat Jared Jones, I don't think.
Hit the force out at third, wasn't able to beat him there.
Dickinson finds a way with the RBI infield single to get Pearson to the plate, and the first pitch is high and deep. Sherwood doesn't even look. This baby is out of here. Pearson with the grand slam towards the Intimidator at the top of the diamond deck. Pearson with his 2nd home run of the weekend, 2nd on the season, and it's a grand slam to open this game up. 11-2 Tigers. Wow!
You talk about a no-doubter, Chris. That ball was bouncing up on the Marucci Performance Center roof up there. Might have to call some roofers and see if they can, we got any broken tile, because that ball was up in the zone. Pearson knew it. Right fielder Sherwood knew it. I think everybody in the stadium knew it. I got some electricity going in.